You need to get away from the rest of the team, get away from the rest of the leadership team on a regular weekly basis to stay in sync. I can't overestimate how powerful this is and how important this is. All right, so this is about date night for CEOs. Very similar to when, your mom and dad were raising a family, or when the traditional mother and fathers were raising family. They need date night. They need to get away from the kids once in a while. Well, CEOs and COOs need to get away from the rest of the leadership team once in a while as well. The reality is they need to have time to actually get back in sync, to build a connection with each other, to build a stronger relationship with each other, to have fun, and to actually disconnect from the business a little bit on the day-to-day. The idea is for the CEO to make sure that they're always up to speed on what the plans and what's happening inside the business, whatever the COO is working on, and for the COO to stay in sync with what the ideas of the CEO are, to have kind of that insider look at the vision and strategy and where we're heading as a company. So that normally happens in your normal weekly meetings, right? In your leadership team meetings. That stuff happens because of the normal course of business. What doesn't happen as much is the relationship side of things. And even more important now, as companies have gone remote, it's really hard for CEOs and COOs to have the time to get to know each other and spend time together and reconnect and go through the normal conflict that you're going to have in a partnership or in a marriage, right? So CEOs and COOs need to get out of the office, go for lunches, go for coffees, play sports together, go for golf, go play tennis, go for ski days, whatever you're doing, but not thinking of your date night as an in-office meeting, right? That's there when you're actually running the business together. You need to get away from the rest of the team, get away from the rest of the leadership team on a regular weekly basis to stay in sync. I can't overestimate how powerful this is and how important this is. When I was building 1-800-GOT-JUNK with Brian as an example, we used to go off-site every single week to work from either his tennis club or my tennis club. We would go off-site to go for breakfast. We'd go off-site Tuesdays and Thursdays to go for long runs together because we were training for a half marathon. Anything that we could be doing where we could get away from the rest of the leadership team just for the two of us to stay in sync was extraordinarily powerful, because that meant that we could have the good, healthy conflict in the leadership team meetings and in our weekly one-on-ones to actually grow the company together. Schedule date night with your COO every single week. Find ways to spend time together. So keep going. There's another video for you right here filled with insights. So click and keep growing.